We know nothing can stop us, meaning women. So when we heard about an event called Unstoppable, sponsored by the Women Business Owners of North Florida, of course we knew we had to hear more. Joining us this morning is Pixie Larissa, as well as Barbara Tolliver Haskins. Good morning. Thank you very much for being here. Do appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, we always love to promote events, of course, that are going on in our community, regardless of who they cater to. This one in particular is very specific about catering specifically to women. And it's interesting because this is not about just women business owners, but it's women in general, correct?
Yes.
Definitely. So who should attend this event next Thursday then, Barbara?
Well, number one, if you're thinking about becoming a business owner, certainly you should attend. Yeah. Also, if you've maybe started a business before, but something didn't work right and you quit, rejuvenate. This would be a good time to join us again.
Don't give up.
Don't
Keep
give up, certainly. And then another thought that I would provide is that if you are a father of a daughter, you should attend as well, because women need support from their husbands, their fathers, friends. So we're inviting the listening public to join us. And this program, while specifically about women, it's about the positive impact that women have across the community.
So it's not just for women. We welcome men there then to attend as well.
Definitely.
And you know, what's interesting also is that this is about empowering women as business owners for one, but you're going to have keynote speaker there, very well known, and others who will be there who can offer advice then to someone who maybe is thinking about starting a business.
It is, and one of the great things about women business owners and the event is we want to let people know they're not alone. I mean, sometimes I've been in business for 27 years, and there's been times where I've hit walls and thought, oh my gosh, do I keep going or do I stop? And being able to reach out and talk to a business owner who has been there and done that and had those experiences has been very helpful. And that's what we hope this program will do, that it'll inspire women to motivate not only themselves, but to help lift up other women in the process.
So who will they hear from? I know Audrey Moran is the keynote speaker, and she has a long history here in Jacksonville as being very successful, and quite frankly, anything that she takes on the task.
Well, one of the things that her program is going to be about saying yes to the opportunities. And then Michelle McManaman, who has a co-owner of Sandler Training, will also be a keynote. And then we have 4 women who have shared their unstoppable stories. And we chose them based on what they've gone through and how they've persevered. And they will also be telling their stories as well. And there'll be networking and, of course, food and fun. So we're really looking forward to the event.
So in your eyes then, Barbara, what would make an unstoppable woman?
An unstoppable woman would be someone who is energized, focused, passionate, and has the ability to step over the hurdles and move forward. And I would say, in my experience as an executive coach, one of the things that I've learned is often we don't understand our strengths and what motivates us. And if we're not careful, we will focus more on what we can't do as opposed to what we can do. So they will get to hear these women describe perhaps those things that didn't work, but because they were able to transfer the strengths that they had along with the passions and focus, they were able to be successful and unstoppable. And I like the word ongoing momentum with passion.
Yeah. That's great. Excellent. Thank you both, ladies, for being here. I want to tell everybody the information that they need to know then to attend the event, which is next Thursday, which is March 16th at the UNF Herbert University Center. It's from 1 until 5:30 in the afternoon. We will put the information on our website with more info about how you can get tickets. Can you buy tickets at the door, or do you have to pre-register?
We prefer pre-register. There might be some people that will show up, but we definitely won't turn those away.
Okay, great. And of course, we will provide that link on news4jax.com. Now, taking you